All right. There we go. It claims chat will appear here when... Oh! Did that actually work? What? Holy shit. This has never happened before. So normally, like OBS or like Streamlabs, you're not allowed to chat within the client itself because like YouTube does some weird, silly stuff, but it looks like it's gonna work. That's actually like super duper nice. Check. Oh my god. Now it's asking me to do all these things to verify it's really me. It says it sent it to my Android. Don't have one of those. All right, there. All right, so that did load the chat, but it's super freaking weird. Okay, yeah, that kind of works. Still very odd though, but it does work. Just need to make this window slightly bigger so I can actually see all of chat. There we go. And then, sorry, don't mean to make this the technical difficulties testing part of the stream. Test. It works. Holy shit. Hi, Bill. Welcome to the stream. Happy New Year, Bill. Woo woo. I missed you guys. Ooh, and Panos has got 3/4 of a lime on his name badge now. Almost a full lime. Yeah, you are like very brooding over there. That is brighter. Deb, all you have to do is just have like, something white on your screen, just like blasting your face. I just realized Deb didn't hear a single word I just said. Well, I was saying you could just like have like your screen have like a big white something, so you're just getting yeah. Nice. I mean, just imagine being Carl for like a decade plus. Well, that's like the funniest thing I think of, like transitioning from a player to a DM. And I imagine you guys feel this when you DM. You're like watching the players do something and you're like, why isn't anyone saying to do this? Like, why aren't they even thinking about doing this? It's like...
Talk to them as if they were human beings.
What?
Yeah.
Consider it.
None of that makes
like,
any
"Wow,
sense.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm going to be running my first game in Pearson in the next couple of weeks with my brother and sister-in-law and the two girls, and I'm doing Dragon of Icefire Peak mixed with Lost Mines of Fandelver because it's all in the same sort of area.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh god, my niece, she's just chaos. She's just going to kill everything.
Mm-hmm.
And my other niece Anya is 10 and thinks stabbing things is great.
Yep.
How
Is
the
there a way where
priorities
you
set
just,
straight.
talk to them and not be like really hostile?
Oh,
yes,
and
there is. There
So,
is
like,
a way to do that.
Who are
They're
these
the bad
people?
guys.
That's so lame. Why would you ever do something like that?
So also, I apologize to everyone on stream and to my beautiful players. You were all muted until like about 30 seconds ago. So no
Oh
one,
no!
Is there pre-show pants?
yeah, so
Perfect.
everyone basically just heard my part of the conversation the entire time. I don't know what they thought I was talking to, but
That makes so much
They were
sense.
like, they
man.
were like, "Oh, Keylime's on his own. They've all abandoned him. It's sad."
yeah, like there's nobody here. I'm just having conversations with myself and like a specter that no one can hear.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
I mean, they didn't miss anything. They just missed how that you are all basically sociopaths.
Yeah.
I
Murdered.
was like, I blame Pie.
It's the safest thing to do.
Always.
But with that, we're gonna start the pre-show.
Oh, cool! Is this the bit where we
Oh,
can talk and
real.
Keelan can't hear us? This is the best part, right?
Yes.
Yay!
Yes,
Woo!
yes.
Yeah, woo!
Key lime is like key scarlet, key orange, key pink. It's not really lime anymore. It's the lemon. It's not really lime. It's the key orange. It's the key avocado.
Yeah, avocado, same color. Yeah.
I'm being pretty generous. Key cucumber. Key watermelon.
Yeah, it's a key aubergine slash
Key aubergine. Yeah.
eggplant.
Key aubergine. Key can be anything, but a normal key can be a key table, can be a key tissue. It's not a key lime.
I thought the computer being just a square.
That's something that I would think of like a collective later in the night. Debate how many states, how many colors can you get other than that.
Oh right, they can't hear us,
Yeah.
so we
Exactly,
can't
that's
say
the
that
thing.
he's like a complete
Yeah, we're
idiot.
just. That's why we.
No,
Yeah.
no, now
Totally.
I know.
I
No,
could hear that part.
Oh,
That
totally.
part I could hear.
hear.
We come back and I just hear like he's a complete idiot.
Who said that? You're hearing voices, dude.
I was
Okay,
your real
voice.
life friend that said that.
I know.
Yeah,
what
what's-
way.
yeah,
what
what's-
in the hell? But welcome everybody to 2022, the year where we as a world and nation and universe finally beat COVID, guys. No.
No.
Funny you mentioned that.
What,
Oh
what-
yeah, funny you did mention that, huh?
Did
what's
they miss the memo?
the funny? Is COVID
I'm
solved?
positive.
Oh, nice. Carl
He has
is
COVID.
downing beers and COVID positive over there.
I have no
rocking,
symptoms.
rocking in the
Just test that I
2022.
had it.
I feel like I was like patient zero early. I was out for work for 2 weeks before it was like officially declared a thing. And it just so happened that they declared it like as I was getting better. So I'm pretty sure I had it like before we knew what was really going on. So that's always fun. But enough of that nonsense. It is a brand new year. It is not a brand new campaign. It's the same one. It's Curse of Shrahd. And I am so pumped to finally be back in the DM chair and to play this goddamn game with all of you guys. How is everyone doing this new year? And any
Pretty
New Year's
good.
resolutions you want to share with the stream?
Survive.
Survive.
I don't make them because
I don't tend
I'm
to
never going to
make
keep
them.
them.
I used to make them, and then I would never keep them, and then I'd feel really guilty about it. And then I'm just like, just live each day, have fun, don't stab people unless they deserve it. It's good.
How many people have you stabbed that deserved it?
Quite a few, but I don't want to get into that right now.
Or Mech. Mech, we apologize on Cal's behalf for her stabbing. I don't
Mech,
even know.
no.
Excuse me, she murdered me viciously earlier on Among Us. Yep.
That's how you guys get
No.
out. You're like interfighting
is.
in real life. You
That's
just
why
like murder each other in
been
Among Us.
married 10 years at this point, so it's like, yeah, we've got to get out somehow.
Taking way too much pleasure in the murdering of each other in Among Us. That is amazing. But we are back, and just as a quick recap, since it has been a minute since we've last played the game, we had to take a little hiatus there. There was some scheduling stuff, and there was some holiday stuff, and then last week I forget why, but I think we had a reason. But either way, we're back now. But as far as what's been going on, the crew was able to get to the Wizards of Wine winery And once they were there, they ran into this strange old man. And it turns out this strange old man was none other than Mr. Davian Marketov, the supposed leader of the Were-Ravens, and the Marketov family that was running the Blue Water Inn all materialized out of raven form into regular old peoples and showed up and basically said, hey, our winery's overrun with nonsense and we need your help. So crew went in, cleaned it all out, and that is where we are. The winery has been cleansed. And separately, the crew did divine that Mr. Davian Marketov is likely the the prophesized person in the Taroka card reading, that this is the first of many weapons or clues or special things that will help them in this journey to fight Shrahd. So that was also pretty cool as well. And Augage picked up a little special staff off the last druid dude that we killed. But no indication as to what's so cool about this staff just yet, but I'm sure the crew will discover this after some rest.
A long rest, one might say.
Yes, after a decent
Long
amount
rest.
of rest. One might call it long. But with but with that all being said, we can finally jump back in to the world of Barovia and see how all this is going on. So yes, we will start back with you guys down here. You cleared out the entirety of the wine area. This last battle that you just had involved a bunch of druids that were casting thunderclap, and they were breaking wine bottles all over the place, but you were able to dispatch them. So we start our journey in the basement level, the cellar, the wine cellar even, you might say, of the winery itself.
That's right, we went down the slide.
That's right. Augage went for a nice little ride into a
I was pushed.
You were encouraged.
No, he physically pushed me. down the slide.
Who did such a
Could
stupid
have
thing?
possibly.
I can't imagine. I can't fathom who would do such a silly act of,
Oh man.
idiocy.
So, what would you guys like to do? Are you going to explore around at all, or are you just like piecing out of here?
I mean, we came here to find something, the things to make the wine, the grapes grow.
Well, we
Things.
came to clear out the place because they said that it had been taken over by stuff. So we should probably go speak to the Marketov.
Yeah,
people and
we
be
should
like,
tell
"Hey,
them that
we
it's
did the thing."
clear, and maybe if they need us to try to find the stones, maybe they have an idea of where they might be.
Have we thoroughly investigated every room?
Based on
I would say
the-
most of them.
Yeah, based on
Based
the
on what?
fog of war I'm seeing,
Yeah.
most
wrong.
places have been uncovered.
I think this place
Most
is a
places.
maze. I don't think that if anybody that wanted to oppose us heard the noises, wouldn't have come by now. They can search the rest of it. Why should we bother and search the cellar that they want to find out? We have done the job of clearing it out, so they can easily come here and explore.
We can at least check this
the
little
nook and
room that's
crannies.
right over here to
Yeah.
near us.
Yeah. So you guys want to swing over here? Let me unpause the game so you're able to actually move.
Yes.
Looking to explore
Yeah, what's in this room?
Is there
a
anything
little bit
here?
more. So as you walk over into that area, nothing of note happens.
I would like to go into this room that looks like it's going into like a cavey type place.
Yes, I did kind of yada yada the cave over here.
Can we get into there? Oh, there's a door there.
Yeah, there was a door there. So with that, when you opened that door, you were met with a blast of cold air and a dark tunnel that stretches for 15 feet and ends at an archway beyond, which lies a shallow cave.
Okay, nothing much in there.
Yeah, Saya with your night vision, and actually everyone with their night vision, and I think Augage is still carrying around a torch. You would see brown mold covering the walls, the floor, the ceiling around the archway, and all around the cave.
Oh, I wonder if that's where they get like their yeast for their wine.
You're muted, Carl, FYI.
I made 2 jokes. Just pointless.
He's like, wow, tough crowd.
I
Yeah,
mean,
that's exactly what was going through my head.
it's like, damn assholes.
Yeah, I would assume that's where they get their yeast for their wine. That seems
Gross.
reasonable.
Does yeast come from brown mold?
Well, it looks like mold. It's nasty stuff.
It's Barovian wine. I mean, who knows what goes into such a process? Oh yeah,
We'll
one
never drink wine again.
One last little note that I will remind everyone of, since it has been a while. When you guys did first come upon the druids inside the winery, one of them was like pouring something into the wine vat.
Should we maybe go like we should like
We tried to check that out, didn't we? But we weren't able to discern what it was.
Yeah,
No,
I
but we
think
should-
you like recognized that the scent was off, but like you didn't know what it was.
Yeah, we should tell them Mark talks about that so they can dump that wine and start again with it.
Yeah. Well, they'll need
You know,
to
for
check
all the
all of
grapes that
them.
they don't grow.
You never know if they did it to more.
Should we go talk to them now then? Yeah.
There's nothing else to explore in here. Yeah.
It all seems like we've searched basically the whole place.
What about this stairway over here? Does it lead somewhere that we haven't been?
The answer is yes, but you can do that if you'd like.
Should I?
I'll come
I
with
thought
you.
you were
I'll
talking
say,
about the stairway over
Hey,
this way.
people, should I go?
Oh,
up
there's
the
a doorway.
We are
I
here.
didn't
so
see
I
that
guess.
doorway.
Oh, there's a door there. Yeah, let's look in there.
Yes, I would like to open that door, please.
Door opened.
We're never gonna finish taking this place, are we?
Aha.
There's a stairway.
Oh, and staircase.
I would like.
Bet you that it corresponds to this area right
Yeah,
up
that's
here.
what I'm thinking.
Yes.
So
Are you
Saya's-
a
Saya's-
sorcerer?
gonna sneak up there with you guys.
Ah,
I just dragged you on up there.
Yeah.
So, since you get to this area, so you see a dirty window in the south wall allows dim light even to enter this room. Wine bottles are manufactured here. Just straight up says that in the text, as evidenced by the tools lying around. The
Yeah, you
wooden
can see
rack.
there's
Oh, good.
a place there for like
Corking and
this
whatnot.
looks like a glory hole.
What?
A glory hole. It's what you call when you do glass blowing.
Do
Hey,
they?
you're made it together.
Is that really what it's called?
Yeah, it's called a glory hole.
Yeah.
oh, let me look.
That's
I've
where the
never
name
had glory
comes
hole before.
from.
I'm gonna look that
I
up.
thought
Everybody-
it came from something else.
Yeah, everybody Google glory hole to find out if
No,
this is
do not.
accurate. Jesus. All right. So
Huh.
That's not what
if the
Google
glory
Images
hole is
reveals
an
at all.
Yeah, an
I
untidy
watched a
storage
documentary
place,
about glass blowing.
especially a room or cupboard, and a small furnace used to keep glass malleable so it can be reworked.
With glorious hole.
All right.
Oh, hey, there's a second link right underneath that. I'm gonna click on that.
Yeah, click on that link. See what happens. Have baby DM read what she finds on that page. Oh, God. Only other text in this room is the wooden rack full of freshly blown glass bottles along the south wall, the hearth built into the southwest corner, and the barrel of sand standing next to it. And a staircase descends underground, which you guys just came from.
Okay, so we looked at all the rooms up here, I believe. What about this room over here? Did we look in there?
When the map was prematurely revealed to you, you saw that there was a couple of horses in there.
Oh, a stable.
Yeah.
Were they still alive?
You wouldn't know, but you could check if you so chose.
Okay, and
What
then
about
there's
this over
there's a
here,
murder
Seth?
shack right here.
These look like 2 areas that we have not discovered.
Yeah, feel free to just like zip on over there.
Let's go.
All right, I'm gonna go check out the murder shack.
Oh my god. Where does she
I'll
get
go
the
with
energy
Cal.
from? Where does she get all the energy? I'm coming with you. Where are
just-
you
Don't
going?
push me
August? Don't
down
go.
anything else, please. Okay, I want to open this door right here.
I'm sure you enjoyed that.
You want to
It's an
open
outhouse.
down to the little
dude.
staircase? I love
Oh,
how
that
I'm
just is a staircase.
I'm just
Maybe it was this
popping
one.
doors like
Yes!
crazy as everyone's running around.
Hey!
Yeah, so you get to that place out there, and the sweet-smelling herbs hang from the eaves of this ramshackle wooden outhouse, which has a small crescent moon carved into its door.
Oh, I like the moon carving.
Specifically under that little flavor text that I just read, the game notes are the outhouse contains no surprises.
Thank God.
Anybody
I
take it down?
disbelieve it. I thoroughly investigate the outhouse.
I'm gonna take 20 on the outhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Just see Callum.
use
What
my
about
for
this
my
room right
inspiration.
here that was before it? Is there anything in there?
In where are you? Over in that room over there? You see bare hooks line the walls of this storage room. Shelves to the south hold several pairs of stained wooden sandals with oversized soles. One would assume for stomping grapes. Both doors to this room hang open. The one to the west is fitted with iron brackets and leads outside into the rain. Lying on the floor next to it is a 5-foot-long wooden beam.
That's a lot of description for a little tiny room. There must be something
Mhm.
in here.
It just might be that there is a lot to see.
There's a lot of description.
I want to investigate, but I don't know what I want to investigate.
Can I check and see if there's just like anything out of the ordinary, like something that doesn't belong?
Yeah, sure. You can give me like a perception check if you want. Ooh.
Wow.
With a nat 20 on the perception roll, I will reveal to Saya that the purpose of this room was to board the doors against the twig blights, should that have been a thing you chose to do, was to run into the house and
okay.
board the door. But no,
Well,
you
obviously
do not
there is-
discover anything else of note in this room.
Well, poop. What about the well?
I love you guys. You're just like, tell me everything.
I think we've kind of looked at everything in here.
I see.
Thing,
I
the
see-
well.
I see a mouse hole here. Do you think that's important, Orgit?
Yeah, the well is just kind of like covered in mossy stone, and you can see that it goes fairly deep down there. You can't even quite see the bottom of it from where you're standing.
All right, let's go talk to the raven.
All right.
Yeah, let's go talk to the Raven peeps.
So as August starts heading in that direction, she can see that the Marketov family has actually joined you guys up here after hearing the commotion. They've all kind of gathered. And as August turns the corner, and I'm going to go ahead and just grab the two of you and make you join the friends.
I was trying to figure out where to put my token. Like, literally.
I kind of saw you like wandering around. So he sees all of you turn the corner, and Davian kind of like hobbles over to you all, and he goes, "Looks pretty empty in there. Did
Yep,
you get them all?
I think
I
so.
believe
We
so.
checked every single room thoroughly.
Thoroughly, did you?
Oh yeah, even the well.
Did you discover my favorite 5-foot wood plank by any chance?
Yes.
Ah, perfect. Would have come in handy if you wanted to jump in the house and board some doors or something, but I see
We're
you
not
just...
scared of twig blights.
And we're also not very interested in that, to be honest.
More the direct types, I see. Very nice.
We are very tired.
Did you discover anything in there? Is everything in order?
You have
No.
a terrible mold problem in your basement. The health inspectors are going to close this place down.
One of the druids was pouring stuff into your wine.
Also that. They'll close you down for that too.
I would not use the wine that's already in production.
And at this, you see his eyes widen in like a panic. And he says, Owen, Brom, Bray, go in there and check it out. See what's been done. And you see the children and Erwin come like running into the area down there. Just gonna make them disappear. You can't
Forgot
see
how
it.
creepy their kids looked.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
very like
super
email.
creepy.
Like Hot Topic
They're
is definitely their favorite
30-year-old,
store.
10-year-old.
Yeah, exactly. The one with like the gray hair.
Yeah.
So they all kind of go in for a moment, and they come like rushing back out very quickly for effect, and says, "No doubt about it. It's been poisoned." And It says, we've lost all the vats. All we have left is whatever we've been barreling. And I think that's just what's left in the basement. And Davian kind of says, 3 barrels. Just 3 barrels is all we have left. This will not do. As I've
Is there
said,
anything we can do to help?
as I've said before, the gemstones, they were what gave this vineyard its ability to grow. My idiot son, despite his ability to detect poison, is not very good at guarding precious stones. And Erwin again is like kind of like grimacing and like kind of like gritting his teeth behind him, you can see.
Poor Erwin.
So where did you lose this stone exactly?
Erwin kind of like pipes up and he says, I didn't lose it. I was standing guard and I don't know what even happened. I turned and I could see it dug up. But I was here. I was standing guard. I was watchful. And he's kind of like shouting at his father's back of his head. And Davian's kind of like unfazed by this, like screaming as if he's heard it 1,000 times before. Says, yes, Owen did a very good job keeping track of it, but no, we have no idea where it would have went. But I believe these druids have taken one of them, and Baba Lysaga likely has the other.
Well, did we miss looting some of the druids maybe? Like,
No, I think
because we killed them all. So where would this gemstone be?
Yes, do you know where the druids are? Like, where are they usually when they're not at the wine, please?
They congregate in a place called Yester Hill. It is seemingly a ritual ground for them. Very, very dangerous place. There seems to be other warriors with them that are not druids, just roaming the grounds. But
well, let's say we end up stumbling upon them and we find your gems. What is it for our reward? That sounds like a very dangerous mission.
I agree, that is quite a dangerous mission. I do not know what they could be doing with these gemstones. I fear that while we use them to make the English, we use them to make the soil fertile, but I believe they could be using them for more nefarious purposes. Their magical properties are not even fully known to us, but I suspect they could do something sinister with them.
They're a disgrace to druids, let me tell you.
I agree.
So this Baba Yaga's
Baba Yaga.
I want to make a supercut of Deb attempting to say this name.
Baba Lasagna.
Is she at the windmill?
No. I fear that she has taken solace in the ruins of Berez, what once was a burgeoning town city within Barovia is now desolate and wasteland. It's now the home of Baba Lysaga. And I suspect that she and her scarecrows have some.
Scarecrows. Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
Okay, so we've got more missions.
Yeah.
We need to do that, and we need to do the windmill. Which way is this from here? The Baba Lysaga and the druids.
Yes.
Which way are they from here?
You would find Yester Hill just south of here, through the trees, probably maybe a few hours distance to the south if you were taking the path. The ruins of Berez, unfortunately, are a bit further away. Just east of here, a bit southeast. I'm sure I could let you magically know where it is to head in the right direction.
That would be very convenient.
So maybe we should check the druid place first because they're closer. And then at least we can get them one stone to get them going on their vines.
I think that's a good idea. I do warn you. Baba Zaga is no silly thing to play with.
Neither
She's,
are we.
I don't
What
doubt
kind?
that.
What kind of powers does she have? Do you have any idea what we would expect from her? Like, is there any way for her to treat us like allies or something?
I don't think so. While I don't know much of her, she is certainly an ally of Strahd's, and I would argue one of the most powerful beings in this area. So I would
She
not
already
tread
knows.
lightly into that area.
She already
Go there when
knows
we leveled
about
up
us.
a bit. Got it.
Ah,
Do you by any chance recognize the staff?
Yeah,
And-
that's what I was gonna ask.
So he kind of like looks it up and down and says, I do not know precisely what magical properties this does possess, although I do sense it is magical. It does remind me of some wood that you would find in Yester Hill to the south. Perhaps its origin would be there.
Ooh, it's Baba Yazaga's.
This
think
would
we
be
should-
where the Druids are. Yester Hill would
That's
be.
where the druid
Oh.
is. She's elsewhere. I think we should go.
Well,
to the
they're a
druid
disgrace to
thing.
druids, and I'm an awesome druid. So
Yeah, very
Finders
true,
keepers.
says Saya. I feel like we should go to Yesterhill.
I think so too. But first, can we
needs to
camp
rest.
out here for the night
Yeah,
and
we
get
need to
like
sleep.
heal our wounds and all that jazz?
Maybe your sons or bodyguards, I don't know what they are. They can
So,
like kind of
kids
look out
and-
for us
Mhm.
if we all fall asleep and something happens.
Yes, I think we could arrange that. We have much to clean up inside the winery. Erwin told me the basement was a disaster.
Yeah.
But yes, you can take refuge inside. Just be warned that I don't believe the attacks on this place are over. Not while Yester Hill still stirs, and not while Baba Lazaga still stands.
Don't worry, they're next.
Yes, we will.
We
deal
just need
with
some
the-
rest.
Don't worry,
deal
we
with
will cook
Yesterhill
that
through the
lasagna.
rest, and then we'll deal with the druid.
Baba
lady.
lasagna?
Baba
Oh.
lasagna.
Baba Lasagna.
Baba lasagna.
Sounds so Italian for
Baba
some reason.
Lasagna.
Maybe it's like from Italy or something. It sounds very Italian.
I feel like we
I
should
hear
snooze.
tales that she makes one spicy meatball.
All right, so long rest and then
Long
Yester
rest.
Hill.
Woo!
All right, so and
Elon's
actually,
like, I prepped the windmill.
We'll get to that windmill eventually, I tell ya.
as I say, I prepped 3 locations, and it sounds like we're on tracks.
Okay.
Yay!
So, quick mechanics question before you sleep. So you know that Davian, or you believe that Davian, at least, is of this special Taroka card reading special guy. So something to think about
Wait,
would
he
be.
reads Taroka cards too?
No, he was the one that was like essentially
Oh, yeah.
revealed.
Yeah.
The raven.
Yeah, well, he more or less admitted that to us because I asked him about it
we
specifically.
asked.
So the one thing that I would say is maybe think about if you want to have him with you, if you want him to stay and you'll collect him when you're looking to do something special.
Oh,
But
would he come with us? Because I would really like that.
I was to say,
But I think we should leave like allies until like the Shrahd event. We'll just call it that, the Shrahd event. Because what if he dies before then and he was like pivotal and then it's like, whoops.
Means he was too weak.
No.
No excuse.
We've been doing pretty well just with like the 4 of us. I think that any extra allies we get is for dealing with Shrahd. This is us like trying to collect allies.
Sounds fair.
So we'll basically let him know, like, we're counting on you again in the big battle against Stroud. We'll let you know when we're ready.
But we're going to help him by.
Oh yeah,
dealing with
we still have to
this
do
and
this,
that.
find these stones. So we'll be
And
talking with him
By
more.
doing that, we've done him a huge, big ass favor. Therefore, he kind of owes us.
yes, I would agree. That all sounds accurate. So, yes, then you all may rest inside the winery.
Yay!
Does anyone have any special things that they want to do as part of this sleep, or just sleep?
I would like to learn my staff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I want to learn your stuff.
that sounds like a thing that you would be interested in.
Yes.
Let me pull this up. So, but aside from that, everyone else is just sleeping. Any nighttime rituals or anything?
Normal meditation.
Moonpurn is probably dreaming about a weird food called lasagna in some southern European country. Like drooling in his sleep, probably.
You just hear like Moonpoon in his sleep muttering things like "Mamma mia" as he's like sleeping.
Meatballs.
Meatball.
Meatballs. Buona. Buono. Molto buono.
So everyone is able to close their eyes and or sit there in a yoga pose if you are named Saya and meditate and or sleep, and you do successfully make it through the night. And
Nice.
with this, so Augage, with the new day upon you, and looking at this staff a bit more, I'm just gonna give this to you here. So, what you believe that you have in your hands would be a special staff with some special properties. This staff is a Gultheus staff. It is a spongy black length of wood, and its evil makes beasts visibly uncomfortable within 30 feet of it. And it has 10 charges that you can use per day. If it is broken or burned to ashes, its wood releases a terrible, inhuman scream that can be heard out to a range of 300 feet. And any and all blights within that range will immediately die. But the staff
That's
will be
fascinating.
broken in the process.
Broken, like I can't ever use it again.
Correct. It would be
Oh.
destroyed if you ever wanted to take advantage of that. But aside from that, it also has an ability called a vampiric strike. This staff can be wielded as a magic quarterstaff, and on hit, it deals damage as a normal quarterstaff, but you can expend one of its charges to regain a number of hit points equal to the amount of damage dealt with the weapon.
I like this. Does that stack with Shillelagh by any chance? Shillelagh gives me like a bonus to attack and damage.
Yeah, I think I would give you the staff damage for the vampiric strike parts, but the Shillelagh bonus damage we would just not count towards that.
Okay.
I will warn
I
you
don't know
that
if
there
I
is a like potential danger to using it, but I will let you discover that when you use it.
Oh no. Okay.
Who knows?
Gonna turn you into a vampire.
That's not bad.
The last property
Or an
on
evil
this
druid.
staff would be Blightbane, which is while you are attuned with the staff, blights and other evil plant creatures do not regard you as hostile.
Ooh. That's pretty interesting.
So you are essentially the queen of blights while you are holding this staff.
I mean, this does kind of seem like the antithesis of the Augage. I hope it doesn't turn her evil.
It is very
Um,
much the antithesis of Augage in that way, yes.
So I'll probably hold on to my other staff too, just in case.
Negate each other's
Not a
effects.
terrible plan.
But it's interesting. Who knows? What if during the final battle with Shrahd, blights come in and I can just
Just crack it over your knee and instant win the fight. But yes, then the rest of you wake up with all of your new fun spells, abilities, hit points, hit dice, the whole kit and caboodle. Nice and fresh.
Hooray!
So
I
excited.
have all of my divine smites back.
Feel rejuvenated. We needed that sleep. It feels like we haven't slept that good for so long.
So what would you all like to do?
go to Druid Town.
Going to Druid Town? Group consensus?
Won't
I
you
guess
take me
that's
to
a plan.
Druid Town?
Druid Town! My voice could not handle the high note at all.
That wasn't even that high of a note.
I know, but like it was like I was thresholded by my own like throat. It just like refused to go any higher for some reason. We've lost Cal as well. I'm not sure. But
Callie,
But-
come back to us. I bet Bucky's doing something crazy. Maybe he threw up again.
Panos, Carl, you guys are good
Gross.
with going to Yester Hill?
Yes.
Okay. Well, then we will assume that Saya is as well. So let me
She is.
take me back to the big old map here. And you guys have decided to leave Davian here?
Take me back to the big old map. Yes.
All right, so
think
Davian's
we're
going to
good.
stay.
Yeah. You can get ready for the final fight someday.
All right, so then all of you are here, and I will just tell you. Can you guys see this on the map? I suspect you can. You are essentially heading.
Barovia is at 99% for me.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Always.
There it is.
Always 99. Refreshing.
Oh, I forgot how massive this map is.
Yeah, big old map. And I hate to say it, but this next place is also big. Let me hit preload scene and see if that does literally anything. Just under the assumption that you will get there. All right, so heading south to Yester Hill.
Oh, it probably is Yester Hill. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I'm just double checking duration. Okay. So you start to head south. Let me just roll a d20 for no reason. Okay. You are.
After you roll the 20, can we do some sets for tracks if we find any tracks whilst we head that way?
Yeah.
Human,
Anyone that
or
wants
whatever.
to do that could give me a survival check.
Can't wait to fail this.
Moonpoon with a 12. Anyone else attempting the survival check?
Yeah, I'll try.
Ooh,
19.
He's back.
13 and a 9. All right, so
I actually did pretty well.
you did.
Mhm.
All of you can kind of see that there's definitely been a lot of foot traffic going in both directions. Kalanthos would specifically see that there's a lot of humanoid footprints, very specifically heading in both directions. So you can see that this specific trail is well traveled. Like, for whatever reason, this specific pathway that you're heading down does seem aggressively traveled upon.
This is a common road. Look, the tracks, very traveled. Is it one set of footprints, similar footprints?
Yeah, they all are like of the same, size, shape for the most part. All humanoid, like 2-footed, shoe-wearing things.
I
Okay.
guess that means there is not much danger as we travel. That's a good sign.
Or we're
Or-
going into the most dangerous part of this whole area.
I like your sense of humor. Regardless,
I wasn't
we don't
joking.
really. Yeah, I don't know what you're doing. Regardless, we are ready to face any kind of dangers, I think.
All right. Well, then I will take you closer and load this map. This map should definitely blow up your browsers if the other ones have been, but let's see if
Oh my God.
preloading the scene
Great.
does anything. Oh, wait, that's a very wrong map. Hold on.
Oh my god.
Let me send you somewhere else. You saw nothing and click the
It's like you can't switch resources. Nope.
Yeah, I'm like, if it wasn't gonna blow you up before, it definitely will now because I've like loaded and changed a bunch of things. So you should all see a new
I
map.
have to refresh.
Yeah,
have to refresh.
I figured that was my fault completely.
It's okay.
I see a little teeny dot.
Yes, you do see a very teeny dot. I'm gonna zoom out for the sake of the audience, but this is the size of the map that they're on right now. They are those little dots on this map.
Oh wow.
Oh my
This is a
god.
big map.
Still can't see anything, but soon.
Soon you'll
Oh, it's a big map. Jeez, oh.
Come on, map.
I take it each one of these squares represents 10 feet.
yeah, you're
Yeah,
all
what's-
fitting in within a single square there. So yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So as you
Big
get
map.
into this area, the trail through the thick woods leads to a hill covered with dead grass and cairns of black rock. Dark, ominous clouds gather high above, and a single bolt of lightning strikes the top of the hill. West of the hill, the land, the woods, and the sky vanish beneath a towering wall of fog.
All right, let's go.
No, this isn't foreboding at all.
Not at all.
Let's go. Do, do, do. So,
I mean, y'all aren't going to turn around, are you? We got stuff to do.
We do.
We're not.
Wait. This is 50 feet a square?
yeah, I think it's actually even bigger than that, maybe.
Oh my god.
it's-
This place is massive.
Yeah, this place is huge. This is a big old place.
I keep drawing things and I don't know how. I'm sorry.
So, yeah, you guys just came from the north, so you would be heading south down this trail.
Down this way.
Yep, down in the direction that all these red lines are going.
Okay.
I guess Saya should lead the way. She's the best in figuring out about stuff while to walk.
Yeah, you would
Okay.
want to head in that direction. There, you got it. Just
Do
to
I
stay
need
on the
to
trail.
checks as we're going? Because I'm going to be careful as we go.
Yeah, you guys can do any checks that you would like.
Okay. Just a map question. So these hash marks seem very deliberate. Is that indicating a hill?
Yes, this is elevation. So as you get
Okay.
further, each one of those hash marks is you moving up 10 feet up a hill.
Just seeing if I see anything around.
You figure
Perception
anything
check.
out. It's like
I shall also make a perception check.
What is that, Daddy?
Nope.
14
it's a perception check.
and a 8 and a 18. So
Very nice.
yeah, I would say Augaj and Saya are able to discern that the vast majority of footprints seem to be heading, down the central area like this, versus going around the hill. They all seem to be going straight up towards the top.
Okay, I'm going to just go straight up the top then, very carefully and quietly.
All right. Everyone else, feel free to move your tokens to follow behind Saya there. And
Should I do a stealth check?
Can't
to be
really
stealthy
see
about it?
where is Saya talking though. Where is her talking? I can't really see.
she's down into the left. Yep, down that way.
Should I do a stealth check or no?
Yes. I think it would be nice for you to scout ahead. You have the best ability for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna scout ahead stealthily.
Ooh, a 28.
Well, I've got a plus 10, so it's nice.
You might as well have
That's
cast
quite the stealth check.
invisibility on yourself. Yeah, so Saya is going to run ahead. So everyone else is gonna chill while Saya goes running off.
Yes.
Okay. Saya, feel free to proceed. I will
Okay.
say that when you move forward a little bit more, this isn't like a danger thing. Yeah, you can see these rocks. You can kind of put yourself near or in the rock area there. So when Saya gets to this point, she realizes that she's kind of reached the top of the hill. And atop the hill is a wide ring of black boulders and smaller rocks that collectively form a makeshift wall, enclosing a field of dead grass. Lightning again strikes the edge of the ring from time to time, illuminating a ghastly 50-foot tall statue made of tightly woven twigs and packed with black earth. The statue resembles a towering cloaked man with fangs.
Oh no.
Shrahd?
Yeah.
Could be. Can she discern if it's Shrahd, or does she make an assumption that it is him?
You can
I'm
ro-
pretty sure. Big towering person with fangs and
Yeah,
Barovia.
but there are other towering people with fangs in Barovia. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, you could roll me like an insight check or something like that if you wanted to try and more clearly identify what it is. With a 14, I will say that you do strongly believe that this is resembling Shrahd.
Okay. I don't want to yell back at them. I need a telepathy spell so I can talk to Augie. Yeah, I would like go back down the hill and be like, yes, you can come up.
Do.
Come up, please. There's a ode to Shrahd at the top.
Where is it?
All right.
Oh, there's a ring of rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That is the ring. I would probably stop moving casually after that.
Okay, let's stop moving casually, guys. Let's be careful.
No more casual movement for us.
Yeah, just very stealthy movement.
Well, I was going to say, be more deliberate from here on out, I guess I'd say. So, yeah, that is what you see, this giant wooden statue that resembles Shrahd.
Cal is going to take a very long, hard look at the statue and just not even looking at him, just say to Moonpoon, Moonpoon, I believe your particular skills would be best suited to destroying this.
Sorry, it's going to just step back slightly.
Effigy.
Yeah. Do we want to take a risk, though? We don't know what kind of effect. Let me see if it has some kind of magic essence first.
Well,
and I want to do
if we set it on fire, is it not likely to attract things to us? And do we want to do that right now?
Let me do a magic test to see if I can discern what kind of powers it holds. And I'm going to do an arcana check on it to be certain what kind of effects, if I can say, will happen when I set it on fire.
Yeah, so when you do this check, you basically are not detecting any specific magic coming from the statue.
Yes, but we are on top of a hill, and it is an effigy, and if it is on fire, it will give up smoke. And it will attract everything in the area to us.
Wouldn't that make our lives a lot easier? No more scrabbling around the rocks of these hills. We'll have them come to us.
But do we know how many there are? And sometimes it's better to keep your quarry separated than bring them all to you.
I mean, both options are valid. The stealthy approach and the all-out approach. The problem is we don't really know how many forces, like, if they're going to be overwhelm us. It's not going to be fun.
I feel like I could take a little look around just to see if there's anything nearby.
Yeah, do that before we act hastily.
Augie, do you feel like joining me as Luna? And you could report back to them if we get into trouble.
Sure.
Sure.
I will turn into Luna.
I think that they sent most of their forces to the winery. What they have here is but a skeleton crew.
I would rather be sure.
So I will say the only other thing I will reveal to Saya, who is doing the inspection, when you were looking at the statue, was that you do see like a root structure, kind of like roots coming out from the ground that are also like kind of bolstering the statue, kind of like giving it like a strong base that it's on.
Okay.
Yeah. But the roots do not appear like they're coming from the statue. They seem like they would. You know, the roots do not have an origin that you can see.
Yeah, but they're pretty sturdy. I'm just wary about just setting on fire an effigy on top of a hill. Like,
it would send a very strong message.
It would also probably get a very strong stabbing.
Yes, from us to them.
I'd rather know what's around first before we do that. Like, if I find nothing, we can come back and set that shit on fire. That's fine. We're just taking a few minutes here.
Yeah, it's not.
I'm not saying no. I'm saying just hopefully. Not this second.
So,
Augie, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go.
All right. So if you're going to move from here on out, I would do so in 1 block increments.
Okay.
Just so I can more directly tell you what's going on as you move.
Oh, should we be checking for...
We're going to move to this point.
I can't see where Saya is. I'm supposed to be with her.
She is south of you.
There she is. Okay.
Does Luna have dark vision?
Yeah.
Being a cat. No.
Doesn't look like it.
Oh, that's weird.
She does have
Anyway.
keen smell though.
That's fine.
And her passive perception's 21, so
That's good. So, yeah, this is where I'll move to immediately, and then can I just keep moving key lime, or?
Yeah, you can move another block if you so choose.
I do so choose.
should we check for traps maybe?
And I'm
I
gonna
say
do
telepathically.
Perception check to see if there's anything around.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a perception.
And I'll percept with my smell since I get advantage on it.
All right, go ahead and do that smell perception if you so choose.
Good.
I thought I did.
Smell something.
Not rolling?
You can just roll perception with advantage.
Oh, it's doing the
Yeah, it's just saying like what it is.
Gotcha. Usually it lets me click on it in my beast sheet. Where's my DDD? Okay. All right. Perception. There we go.
Ooh, very nice.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of perception. So
That Luna's kid.
So Luna then is kind of like looking and sniffing around, and having the staff in your inventory, or having been more familiar with the staff that you found off the druid in the other place, you're kind of picking up the same scent coming from further to the south. And also what you notice at this point in time is you see a fire.
Is that Shrahd?
You see a fiery horse come streaking through the clouds and the fog in the top, and indeed Luna is able to see
Shrahd.
that Shrahd is like coming flying overhead, but flies directly over you guys. He doesn't seem to be interested in you, but he's flying directly overhead, and you see him head this way. Are you guys doing anything as you see him like flying overhead, or do you just let him fly overhead?
So it's like,
Flip him double birds? I don't know.
Fuck you, vampire bitch.
It seems awfully convenient that he's flying. He's just like flying over here.
I feel like we're being followed.
Maybe he wants to be like, yeah, I know.
If you
Or maybe
wanted,
he's like-
every second.
I want to be in your gang. You're so cool.
if you wanted to attack us, you would have done it by now. There is no point for him delaying
Well,
it.
Said that he was the friend of that Baba Yasaga person, but not these particular druids. But it's like his line, so I don't know.
I feel like he's probably friends with all the bad guys.
Probably. Should we just
And I'm also going to telepathically say to Saya that I smelled the blights coming from the south.
Mm-hmm. So like I would get down very low to like Augie's sort of height with being Luna, and like, do you think we should keep going or go back and set fire to the effigy? But that might attract Shrahd.
I would say I don't really see a point in setting fire to it other than Cal just liking to set fire to things.
Yes, he's gotten very violent in the last couple of days. I
This
thought
tree is
I
clearly
liked-
heresy.
I mean, like, I thought I liked setting fire to things, but I was proven wrong.
I mean, I could use my ultimate power of my staff already.
no.
So is
what if that thing is one giant twig blight?
I know that's kind of what I was thinking, is it's going to like turn into a bunch of twig blights. And
Well, we could use the effigy as like a lure to like just draw them in, and if we hide somewhere, like I don't know where we could hide, but
So is anyone doing anything to Shrahd? Because he's actually like, I'm planning on having him flying continuously, like beyond you guys, but I wanted to give you a chance to potentially
I'm
do
just-
what could
something.
we possibly do to him?
Yeah,
he's
he's up
in
in
the
the
sky.
guy.
Okay, so then,
Like, I'm not going to shoot an arrow at him or anything.
No, that's just stupid.
all right, so
I
then
don't.
anyone
All
that,
right, I know what.
ooh.
So for a moment, Kalanthas's like shadow rapier is going to mold, like it's going to get longer on the other side and turn into a bow. And he's gonna
Oh, no.
again meaningful look at Shrahd, and it's gonna shift back into its rapier form.
I'm like, Sire's tempted to
Ah.
follow and
I
see
thought
her.
you were about to start the final battle right there.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was like, "Oh,
absolutely.
no."
Did not mean
Thanks for
to.
showing us the whole map.
I was going to say, did not mean to. Fortunately, it doesn't reveal too much, but I did not mean to magically do that. I just don't like how you guys can see Strahd's like cloud of vision for some reason. But so
I'd like to just take a little bit. Like, I want to go a little further south just to see if I see anything before we decide to set fire to the effigy.
but no one's interacting with Strahd because I will have him fly away.
He can just. I think he can just fly. I'm not gonna do anything. He's up in the sky, like.
I'll telepathically say bye, Strahd.
Really? You're gonna
Yeah.
do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
None of us can really interact with him. We're on the ground.
Yeah, actually, I don't think Algaj even could because he's more than 30 feet away.
Oh, then I
Well,
don't.
we
do
can't
that.
really interact with him unless we shoot a firebolt at him or something.
Yeah, or like shout at him or something like
I'm
that.
definitely not initiating any combat. That's for sure. I was just going to be like cheeky.
Bye, Shrahd.
All right.
I mean,
well,
you can send a message, I think. Do you have the spell message? I'm
No,
not sure.
I don't.
Okay.
Because I don't normally need it. So
Very true.
all right. Well, then Strahd will just fly away. Whee!
Bye, Shrahd. Have fun, Shrahd.
Be seeing you very soon.
And we got a dinner invite, you know. So I think I'll go a little further south, like another block south, and see if I can sort of discern anything.
Yeah. So, as you go south, are you moving stealthily or anything of that nature?
Yeah,
or-
I'll be going stealthy. I'm not stupid. Like
Wow.
that's how stealthy I am.
Jesus.
not quite as stealthy, but let me give it a shot. Stealth. Where are you?
Oh my.
It was like the two opposites in one go.
Much less
I normally
stealthy.
get to re-roll once, but I guess when I'm in Luna form, I don't.
Much
I don't know.
decidedly less stealthy when a kitty cat.
I think that would still apply.
I think
It just
still
didn't
applies.
automatically do it. You're still a halfling or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I don't
actually,
know. What do you think,
Okay.
DM?
yeah, I think it would apply because it specifically rolled that from Luna's stat block, which would just be a panther, so it's not taking into account your other stuff. So
Yeah.
your ability should still work.
Yay, that's much better.
Still
I was gonna laugh if it was another one.
I know.
not quite exemplary, but not terrible. So good.
Better than a nat one.
So yeah, I would say that stealthing is okay, and go ahead and give me a perception check, everybody.
Can I do smell or should I do regular?
You can just give me a regular perception, and I'll give you like any smell related notes. 11, 14,
The reason I
17.
said smell is because I get advantage on that.
Oh, I see.
I'm rolling so good to die.
And a 4.
Oh god.
So I will say that Saya, Kalinthos, and Luna, Strahd kind of flew overhead and whisked by and didn't seem interested in you, but shortly thereafter you can almost hear murmurs, chanting kind of in the wind, sounds that are not seemingly centralized below you or above you. It seems to be coming from all around the hill.
Creepy.
Okay.
And
Maybe it's some kind of summon. Out of game.
I don't know. So Saya would sort of like lean down to Augie and be like, "Do you hear that? What should we do? Should we go back?"
Maybe. Do we see the blights from here?
you do not see any blights from where you're standing.
Okay.
I feel like there is something up ahead, but I don't want to go on our own. I feel like we need Cal and Moonpun.
Does the smell get stronger when we stepped forward to it?
I mean, you would notice, like, August would notice that the smell that you were picking, you're talking about the wood smell or the...
You said I smelled something that smelled like my staff.
Yeah, that scent gets stronger as you guys are moving south.
Okay. The blight smells definitely stronger now than it was before, so I think we're definitely coming upon some blights here.
Okay, let's go back and get Cal and Moonpun. Should we draw them to us or should we go to them? Is the question.
Can they see us from where they are?
Cal and Moonpun?
Yeah.
Can we?
That's a good question.
I mean, I guess, like, technically, no.
Okay.
I mean, you definitely
And
would
they're
have...
not within 30 feet of me, so I can't.
Yeah.
No,
send
I meant,
them.
sorry, I meant draw them, the blights to us or draw.
Oh,
or go to the
so like
blights.
kite
Sorry.
the blights over?
Yeah, should we like set fire to the effigy to get the blights to us, or should we just go to where we think they are in the southern portion because we know they're down there?
My staff gives me the power to like for them not to be hostile towards me. I wonder if I should just walk in there.
So should you turn back into?
Yeah, and just walk in with my staff.
That's the plan.
Just have a look-see.
Do that. And I can stay back with my bow drawn just in case things get
Mhm.
gnarly.
I kind of want to try it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. I'm going to turn back into Agage and I'm going to carry the blight staff or the whatever it was. And I'm going to walk down there.
Okay. So yeah, go ahead and move on down there.
Okay. Here we go.
We can't. Me and Calientes can't see any of that, right?
No.
No, so like since this map is so huge, even though it looks like they're not too far away on like if you zoom in, like they are actually like very, very far away considering the size of this map. Yeah, like that's 250
Yeah, you're
feet.
hundreds of feet away.
Calientes, what do you think we should do? They have taken the street last time. Do you think they are okay? I mean, Shrahd
sure
was
they're
above
fine.
us. Are you
If there
sure
was
we
something
should
wrong,
stay
they would have
here?
screamed.
Can you hear them from here? Who knows? They might already be dead. So they will go and check out just in case. What are we waiting here for? Like, are we covered? I don't know.
All right. Maybe
It's
let us go
not-
outside of this ring of stones because
At least-
I don't trust this woodman.
Yeah. Also, Shrahd was above us. That can be a good sign. Unless he's provoking us to do something. Regardless, I think we should at least have an eye on them.
All right. I will stay here.
Can he see them? No.
No.
They're still
Nope.
like 120 feet away,
Yeah.
I think.
Okay.
Oh, 175.
I'm not as far.
So yeah, if that's going to be where you guys are, and Augage is going to move over into this area. The first thing that Augage would note as she gets closer is as follows. At the south end of the hilltop is a sickly copse, a grove of dead trees and shrubs within a huge misshapen tree at its core. So you see this gigantic tree in front of you. Blood oozes like sap from its twisted trunk. And skulking around the tree, you notice that there are well, you can't even quite see them, but because the freaking map is so huge. But description text says, skulking around the tree are 6 gangly humanoid creatures covered with needles. Embedded in the tree, you see a shiny battle axe, beneath which lies a humanoid skeleton. And you notice that the tree is faintly pulsing with this like dark energy.
Know what to do with this information. Does anything notice me?
So the blights that are down there, I will say, would have done not necessarily great things per se, but you are holding the Golthias staff, so they do not have any care for you until provoked.
What's up, bros?
Hey, what's up? Just like high-fiving them.
You
What
want
about
some
the skeleton in
lasagna?
the tree? Does it look alive?
It does not, but
Okay, so there's a dead tree. There's blood oozing out of it. There's a shiny battle axe, and there's a skeleton.
and the tree is pulsing with dark energy.
And the tree is pulsing with dark energy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna walk back the other direction and tell my friends.
Okay.
That's a good way to scout without having to be stealthy.
It is. Saya's like, I don't know what to do with this information. Let's go talk to Cal and Moonpin.
Yeah. So I'll say, now that I'm Tisaya, I was like, we've got to go get Cal and Moonpoon. I saw some crazy stuff.
Yeah, let's go speak to Cal and Moonpin.
Okay.
All right.
Oop, ah!
Hiding
Guys.
underneath her.
There
Oh.
is a bloody, oozy, pulsing tree with a battle axe in it and a skeleton, and there's 5 blights walking around it.
Okay, let's burn
So
them all.
this
to death.
isn't the evil tree. The other thing is the evil tree.
Who knows how many evil trees are in this place?
We can
It's
burn
just
them all.
An evil land full of evil trees.
Let's burn it all.
The tree has like this dark energy coming off of it.
Oh, Cal.
I
can,
feel like it feels important.
So we need to burn it.
Cal can like detect evil, can't he?
Oh yes, the thing I always do.
Yeah,
It's
like,
a
you
tree
could do that.
oozing with
Divine
blood. How
sense.
can it
That's
be
only good if
nothing than
it's-
evil?
I don't know. I just a dark elf from the Underdark. I don't
I just
know.
learned to spell magic, but I have no idea if that will do anything.
I feel like we should investigate further.
I think we should burn it. But yeah, let's investigate.
That's your answer to everything, Minpin.
I
will-
mean,
Burn
we've
it.
been here, like very patient. We even saw Shrahd, like provoking us for something. She wants us to fight this thing.
I will say that as you guys are talking amongst yourselves, without even a perception check now, everyone is able to clearly hear those chants in the background that is like going through the wind, louder than before now.
Oh my god. I bet they're all in a circle and just moving slowly and
Towards
closer
us.
to us.
And actually, it is loud enough now
Oh, no.
that it's being said in a language that no one can quite understand, but Algage specifically is able to pick up some words in the air. You can hear winter splinter, winter splinter, winter splinter.
Winter Splinter? What the hell does that mean?
No idea.
Are they saying that in Druidic or are they saying that in
Yeah, that
Common?
would be Druidic.
Okay. Guys, in Druidic, they're saying Winter Splinter. Does this ring a bell to anyone?
I bought my.
No.
I bought my mom.
Oh,
Actually, is there a knowledge or anything that we
Can
can?
we-
use?
Yeah,
So
maybe
It
I
doesn't
could roll
exist in this.
something to figure out if I know what that means.
Yeah, you could give me like a
History?
history check.
Okay. History's not great. Ooh, that
Oh
was
my
nat
God.
1. Reroll to a 2. Awesome.
doing great as well.
Oh, we're
But
so
since
good
I've
at
told
it.
my friends they can roll 2, right?
Yeah, unfortunately, all your friends are as oblivious as you are.
History is a tough one.
Yeah, so
Right there.
so no one is able to discern what this winter splinter chant seems to mean.
It is odd that words in Druidic just happen to rhyme in Common.
Mhm.
It's a
Yes.
beautiful language.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Should we check out and see if these voices are convening on us, or do we go down to the oozing tree?
I feel like we should go to the oozing tree because we at least know there's things there.
What do the rest of you think?
I think I want to burn some trees. I hate this place.
Cal?
I think we should go and exterminate these evil things.
For once, we agree.
Advice.
We're all in agreement.
All right, let's
Sure.
do it. Just follow this path down.
I'm not going first.
Yeah. Oh, Tanky.
Hello, meat
Oh,
shield.
All right. Clear a path, people.
Coming through. Kellen Fast has got this.
All right. Into the evil tree.
I mean, Saya will be right behind you.
Oh. I see a thing.
Mm-hmm. You do see a thing. So when I was describing to Augage the blights down there, these needle blights, she would have known from previous encounters. Even when the rest of you arrive, they don't seem all too interested in you. They're just kind of like hovering around the area.
Hmm.
Do you guys see what I'm talking about with the axe in the tree and the blood and the skeleton and the dark energy?
Does the axe look like it could be a
Stand back,
magical
stand
axe?
back. I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
do an Arcana check here. Sorry.
Okay. After he does that, I'm going to do something.
Okay. And I will quickly note that Augage would recognize as she approaches the tree that it is now glowing more intensely than it was before, when she was
chance.
here before.
Tree,
I've got
is your
my
name Winter Splinter?
well, I've got my bow and arrow ready just in case anything hostile happens. I'm going to shoot that.
So I will say, Moonpoon, with your Arcana check, you are definitely picking up some strong magic coming from this tree.
Well, I could have told you that. He doesn't get anything else off of that?
Unfortunately, he does not specifically get anything more than that.
There is strong magic power coming from this tree, but I can't tell anything more. I don't know.
All
Maybe
right.
it has something to do with all the creatures around us.
You could
Well,
also
this is definitely
Creatures?
pulsing more than it was before. I think it has something to do with the chanting.
Should we give it a fire burn to see if it reacts anyhow?
I wonder if we should try to take the axe.
How would you do that? With
Well,
your bare hands?
it's
Kellen
in the
Fast is
tree.
pretty chunky.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's up to Cal if he wants to try to go for the axe.
What do you say, big guy? Should we give it a go?
Sure. I will go and take the axe. But before I do, I'm going to burn a divine sense. Do I detect the presence of a celestial, fiendish, or undead creature?
Great question. Just double checking something.
There is a skeleton there, but
Give
we don't
me-
know if he's alive.
Give me that list again. Fiend, undead, or celestial?
Fiend or celestial?
You do not.
Within 60 feet.
Well, there's something here then.
Yeah,
So the
you-
skeleton's not alive. That's good.
yeah, you-
Yeah,
Okay.
it's very good.
I will go and take the axe.
Oh no.
Heedlessly.
All right. So, yeah, you can go up to this tree, and as you go and take the axe, you recognize that its handle is carved with leaves and vines, and the weapon feels unnaturally light in your hands. But that is all.
Nothing
Hmm.
happens when he takes it out.
Is
No,
it magical?
I don't know.
Arcana check?
Moonpoon,
I will hand
check
the
that
axe over
axe.
to Moonfood.
I
What's the
mean,
deal with this?
If it's not magical, I would be surprised.
Yeah, with an 18,
Very nice.
Moonpoon is able to determine that it is indeed magical.
It has magical properties for sure. I don't know what kind. It is imbued with magic energy, though. As everything around here, as it seems. I
Do we
think
notice any difference in the tree?
The longer you stand here, the more intense this dark pulsing magic is getting. So it is like, even as Kalanthos was approaching and goes back, it didn't seem to react to him taking the axe, but like the tree itself is definitely like getting more and more intense as you stand here, and the chants are getting louder and louder.
You know
Can I
what's the
shoot the tree?
solution to evil trees? A firebolt. I'm gonna cast a firebolt on the tree. And she can shoot the tree first because she said it first, so I guess.
It's fine. Fireball makes more sense. It's a tree.
I mean, yeah, I don't know if anybody wants to intervene with that.
I'll watch.
I've got my bow and arrow ready in case something
Okay.
weird happens.
Calientas, last chance.
I don't know if this is the axe we should. I mean, the chanting is louder when we're down here versus up on the hill, right?
So the chanting, like, it still doesn't have an obvious direction, but it is just in general getting louder.
Okay.
Just imagine them
Okay.
in a circle around us, getting closer.
So it's it's
Yeah.
not like directional. It's just like the sound that you hear like through the wind and like echoing around in this hilltop area is just like getting progressively louder.
I'm
I
thinking Winter
feel
Splinter
like
is some
the
sort of bad guy.
Shrahd statue is more important.
Maybe.
It's not pulsing and bloody though.
That's very true.
I guess I hit the tree with 21.
I wonder if the roots at the Shrahd statue have something to do with this tree.
Oh, maybe we
maybe.
should have set it on fire.
We can set everything on fire. Don't worry about it.
Anyone could give me like a nature check if you're looking for that kind of info.
Oh, I'm a druid. Let me
I
see.
mean, I'll try.
Oh, mine plus nature is not that great.
A natural one for a 0.
Kalenthos says, I believe this is a tree frog. Yeah, so Saya with a 20, Augage not so much with an 11, but Saya with a 20 is actually able to successfully determine that this tree is very, very strong with its root structure, and you would divine that the roots that you saw up at the statue did derive from this tree here. And you would also determine that the only way to really uproot this tree would be uprooting it literally, like from the ground. You would have to destroy it from the root structure below.
Really? Oh my god. That's a waste of fireballs then.
I had a.
Cantrip.
I've
How's
read a
that?
very interesting book in the Underdark once about this.
That sounds so boring. Oh my god.
So Moonpoon, you cast a firebolt at it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, neat. Okay, so
I don't like
They're all
that.
dead. They're all dead.
Here
We're
we
all
go.
dead. We've all turned into trees.
So bye.
go ahead and roll me your
Initiative.
attack. Oh, you did you rolled a 5 to
21.
hit?
21.
21 and a half.
A 21 to hit. Oh yeah, so you definitely hit for 5 damage.
Wait, I didn't roll the damage yet. 5. 5 damage indeed. 12. What am I saying? 12.
12 damage, yeah. So with this, the firebolt you see strikes the tree, and the tree doesn't seem phased or affected by this. But upon striking the tree, the blights that were just wandering around aimlessly are suddenly like jolted to attention. And also you begin to see more and more things popping out of the trees from around you.
Oh.
All around
Finally.
you.
Finally, some action.
And
Oh, this is a terrible plan.
everybody roll me some initiative.
I wonder how many
just
of them are there.
Boxes, bless you.
Here we go.
Ooh, a 23 for me.
Oh boy.
Oh, good God.
I don't like
That is a lot of things.
Don't hit. Don't hit.
I'm just rolling 7,000 dice, don't mind me.
Holy crap.
Dun, 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 dun. All right. Lots of dice were rolled. We are good. One of those was a 1. All right. Yeah. So, that's that. Let me change the music to some good stuff here.
I mean, you guys had all the time in the world to stop me.
So.
Well, I didn't think there was going to be 7 billion enemies pop up.
So, yeah, that's That's a lot of stuff, but despite all of the things that just popped up, Kalanthos was lucky enough to get to the top of the initiative tracker, but suddenly all of these blights have appeared around you, not just the needle blights, but different types of blights as well. But Kalanthos, you are first to act.
So I know I can see how many blights there are because of the initiative tracker.
Uh-huh.
How many does Kalanthos see?
You specifically see like 5 or so. You see like
So just the ones that I see in my fog of war.
yeah, and your fog of war are the ones that you see.
Okay, we should retreat back up towards the stone hill. At least that will offer us some measure of protection. I could be your bulwark against them. This is a murder hole. This is very much a tree murder hole, and not in us murdering the trees murdering us.
You weakling.
It's the technical definition.
Yeah, it's the technical. Jesus. What the hell can I do? That just I don't have any good AOE stuff. Beep beep. Oh, I could just say screw you guys and just pop out of here. So and each one of these is 50 feet. That is turns to get back up there. All right. Kalanthos will advance. So he's going to spend all of his movement to go to these 2 twig blights right here.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to swipe his hand down his shadow rapier and attack the first one. Beep beep. Doop. All right. That is
Yeah.
27 to hit.
27
9 piercing damage, and this is magical damage.
Okay. Yeah, so you do this attack, and the thing in front of you, which you would know is a needle blight at this point, having fought them, definitely like gets shredded a little bit, but actually does not fall.
Okay. Oh, apparently this is I rolled the wrong die. It's just supposed to be a wait, no. Hold on. Let me read this spell real quick.
I was gonna say
it has been like 8 months since we've played. I forgot.
I was gonna say there wasn't anything special that happened. It was just a regular attack, as far as I saw.
Oh, it's the second creature that it makes a difference. Okay, that one is going to take my spellcasting modifier, which is the other guy's going to take 4. Yeah, the other one's going to take. I don't know. It should be 4 plus my thing, which is 6. What? It's going to take like fire damage. I just don't know how much.
Does the one that you directly hit take any additional damage?
No, just the second one. The one next to it takes 4 fire damage.
All right. So then we see that little fire dance off of the rapier and hit the one next to it. Didn't like it, but is not down either.
Oh, there's my modifier, +4 right there. I was looking at my spell attack, that's why.
Anything else then on your turn?
Nope.
All right. This will begin the assault of the blights. So
Here we go.
let me get a ruler to see how far this actually is again. All right, so they can move like 1 square at a time. All right, so this one is going to move here and start an attack. So this one is going to do a claw attack towards Mr. Moonpoon. A 17 to hit.
Yes.
All right.
Give it your best shot, you weakling.
Minimum damage, 2 damage. Let me actually hit begin combat. This will bring us then to the next person, which is going to move 1, move us to the next person who's going to move 1, bring us to the next person. Oh, it's hard to advance these turns. This person will move 1, advance. All right, Saya, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm just trying to work out how area of effect spells would work on this map because the scale is kind of off. I think I might just get out of dodge and try and shoot them. Yeah. So I'm gonna move back here because like this isn't is this technically melee range?
Yeah, I'm just gonna, for the ease of this combat, say if you're adjacent to something, you're still within melee range.
Right. So how would like an area of an effect spell work though, like fairy fire?
What's its like cast like area?
So fairy fire is it's a 20-foot cube, but these are huge. So I don't know what's next to each other, you know?
Yeah, so like each block there is like a 25-foot area. So like you can
So, see,
basically shoot a block of space, like a sub block
Right.
of space.
So I think I'm gonna cast fairy fire at the 3 that are kind of around Augie.
So just for reference, you would be able to hit like one of them.
Only one of them. See, but
It's like, yeah, it's kind of like, I totally get what you're saying, because like in reality they wouldn't be like, 25 feet
they would
apart
be
from
right
each other.
next to each other. Like that's the thing. It's kind of wasting any AOE spells then. So not
Don't
gonna
waste
use
it if
that.
it's not gonna hit.
Yeah, it just
more than one.
seems- So I'll just shoot one of them then. Or stab the one that's right next to me, actually, because that seems more likely. I'm going to try and stab the one that's right beside me.
Oof.
Oh, and I'm going to get that one. That's
Yikes.
going to be no. Yeah.
Let me roll a d20. Okay. Neat. Very good for you, at least. It was not that bad. I rolled a nat 20 on my side, so it's like the least bad of the crits that it's going to be. You basically just swing out and miss. Nothing of note happens beyond that.
Okay, that's good. And I think that's all I can really do on my turn right now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
So this other twig blight then, or actually this one, yeah, this one's a twig blight. This one is going to do an attack on Saya here. A 10 to hit.
Nope.
All right, that is its turn. Mr. Needle Blight over here. This guy is going to take a swing at Kalanthos. So this is going to be a claw attack, a 9 to hit. I assume misses? Yes, that misses. I don't even have to have Carl here to know that would miss.
Yeah. If it misses me, it definitely misses him.
Yeah. All right. So then next up in the list, we are going to have, dear God, this is so wild. This guy is going to move one closer. Next guy. Which one are you? This one's going to move one over to Saya, and this one is going to do an attack on Saya as well. A 16 to hit?
16 will hit.
16 will hit with its little twig claws. Again, minimum damage, 2 damage.
Well then I'm gonna still use uncanny dodge and just take 1 point of damage.
Alright, it's poor little twig hands do barely anything and then does even less than that. Alright, so as that twig kind of like flutters its hands and scrapes Saya's sides, Augage, it is now your turn. What will you do?
I haven't attacked any of them yet. And so they technically don't see me as hostile yet, right?
This is true. based on your staff, until you take a hostile action towards them, they would not do anything to you.
So you could basically just buff us the whole round.
Kind of what I'm thinking.
And also you can leave that space because you're not going to take an attack of opportunity if you leave.
Yeah.
I mean, technically she wouldn't take attacks of opportunity since they're not hostile towards her right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he was saying.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
If I use a bonus action just to cast Shalala, just in case, would that be seen as a hostile action without actually hitting them?
I would rule that it would not.
Okay. I want to do that because I want to have it on my staff just in case.
Okay.
So it's ready to go.
I don't think I'm going to cast anything right now, but I will hold an action. For my action, I will attack. I want to have something in the bank just in case, but they're not going to attack me because they're not hostile to me. So I was going to say if they attack me, but they're not going to. And then I would say I would cast a healing word if somebody takes a lot of damage, but that's a bonus action. I can't hold, and a bonus action I just used to cast Shalala.
Yeah.
Oh, as an action, I can cast Balm of the Summer Core, which is my druid class
healing
thing. Let's see. It's a bonus action too. Too bonusy.
Very bonus.
I'm just gonna sit this round out for now.
Okay. So you casted Shalala?
I did. That's all I did.
All right.
Move.
She doesn't need to move though.
I don't need to move. They're not going to
Okay.
hurt me.
Trust me. Okay.
Oh,
he's gonna do something.
because you're
Okay.
going to Well,
Yep.
would Moonpoon say to me to move out of the way because he wants to cast something?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
free action shout that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Everybody get
So maybe I should move. Should I just move over by Calvin so you can have that space over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like this. Maybe it's
Like right
a
there?
safest
Okay.
place.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So then with that, it will be this one's turn. They'll move there. Then it will be this one's turn. They will move down and swipe at Moonpoon. Claw attack on Mr. Poon for 15 to hit.
Yes.
15 will hit. Ooh, max damage, 5 damage to Mr. Poon on that guy. And
I
that-
don't mind. This minimal damage.
Excellent. Then this guy is going to come down and equally do a claw attack as well on Mr. Poon. A 16 to hit will hit. And that's going to be another 3 damage.
Okay.
That will bring us to this guy who's going to go over to Kalanthos. And he is going to do a attack on him as well. A claw attack. 13 to hit. Kalanthos, does a 13 to hit? No, it does
No.
not. My armor is mighty. Try again, you rapscallion. And he misses. And
Boom, boom, burn them all.
yeah. Burn them with your magic. And don't hit me in the back again. That sounds like something he would say.
I bet he's
For
listening
sure.
to this right now.
And then that brings us to Mr. Poon's turn. It is your turn.
Question is now, the line of sight that I can see is here. Like that's all that I can see.
You
How far can I see?
basically, like literally, if you click your guy, do you see the same circle that I do? You can kind of see 2 blocks away in any given direction.
Okay. Basically, the way they are spread out right now, it's so weird. I don't know which direction should I hit or not. Okay. The fireball spell has a radius of 20 foot across the center that I point with my finger. So it's all a matter of wait. Why did it cast the damage? Anyway. Okay, I just clicked the spell. Okay, I'm gonna point it here, and it's gonna go 20 foot radius. So meaning 5, 10, 20, I guess.
So basically, just given the size of the map, like I'll say that if you like aimed it here in this like corner, so that would hit like everything in the adjacent squares around it.
Yeah.
So yeah, like if you aim it right here, we'll say it hits like, you know, this, yeah, exactly where Kalanthos is going. And Cal, we'll do that for your fairy fire as well, just to make this make sense.
What I don't understand is like, how are they 5 feet close to each other, right? They're 5 feet close to me.
That's where it gets weird, is like in theory they would be closer, but just because of the map I would have to have them like climbing on top of each other. So like we can say that these three, like up here, if you did this fireball, you would hit these three for sure.
How did this hit me? Does it have reach more than 5 feet?
No, just I'm like ruling that adjacency is melee.
Okay.
So it can't be on top of you.
Yeah,
so although this hits here, it can't hit this one, but this can hit me. That's what I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, it's kind of
area of effect is weird on this map.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Anyway, this is gonna like the fire spread around corners. So the corners on the 20 foot, this, all the corners are gonna go ablaze.
With the area of effect, since it's 20 feet, we're basically going to rule that it's gonna hit like these three.
Yeah, but the spell says that the fire that spreads around, it ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being water carried. So everything around the corner is gonna spread fire as well. That's
like on the trees and stuff.
Yeah, like the trees would catch fire and things like that. Yeah, for sure. All right, so that was 27 damage.
And they have to save dexterity 14.
Yeah, so
they take half damage.
The good news is, regardless, those things all get incinerated. Like they don't have enough health to survive even half. So with this fireball, we see 3 of them drop off the map entirely and get blazed. And the trees in this area definitely alight and start burning, like this tree.
Would that spread the blights that are next to it, or?
Should, in theory.
I don't know if you guys can see it, but there, you might not have enough vision, but there's no other like blights on that tree just yet.
Oh, okay.
But you did just knock out 3 of them.
Woo! Only 2 million more to go.
Isn't the fire gonna spread to the whole forest, I guess? I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, basically the trees that you like hit in that area are definitely on fire now, but they're not like, if you could see them, they're not like that close together. So it's kind of like, it's not like it would just spread all over the place.
Okay. Bonus action. Not yet something that I can do. I'll do it later.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay. It will be this dude's turn. They're gonna move 1. It will then be this dude's turn. He's gonna move 1. It's gonna be this dude's turn. They are going to move forward and swing at Mr. Poon again. A 12 to hit?
It will hit.
Oh,
that's my AC exactly.
Oh, goddamn. It's going to be for 3 more damage.
Okay.
All right, that will be its turn. Then this guy here is going to attack as well. Miss. And then it is going to be this dude's turn, who's going to move down. And he's going to attack. And this is going to be a miss. And then it's going to be this person's turn who moves one, and then it'll be this person's turn who moves one, and then it'll be
Didn't this person walk into a fire right now?
let me no. So like this tree is on fire, this tree is on fire. This tree and this tree are like, you know, like 25 to 30 feet away from each other, unfortunately.
They're not afraid of fire. What kind of trees are there? Russians found both trees.
But then it will be Kalanthos's turn. Back to the top of the order. And I will say that now that we're at the start of a new round, the tree in the middle continues to glow even brighter as you guys stand there, and the chanting sounds get continuously louder. Winter, splinter, winter, splinter.
Are those still the only words they're saying?
Yep.
I am getting very bad vibes about the tree. So Kalanthos is going to make a... He's going to retreat. He's not going to withdraw. He's going to retreat from these guys. Take any attacks because I'm leaving their thing. And I'm going to go ahead and Divine Smite this...
Tree.
Yeah, I'm going to Divine Smite this tree.
Well then.
Okay. As you were leaving the area, let me just roll a handful of attacks here. Highest, well, actually one of them did a 20.
Damn it. That hits.
20 hit? All right. The other one rolled a 16, but I assume that wouldn't.
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So as you were retreating, you took 2 damage on the way out.
All right, yeah, I'll take that. All right, so rapier attack against that tree, a 25, 12 piercing damage initially, and get out of there. And let's go ahead and do the thing. And I'm going to burn a 2nd level spell to do it. And this is radiant damage. So that's going to be an extra, 14 radiant damage against this tree.
All right, so we see Kalanthos' rapier go into it, and when you like pierce the tree with the rapier, you feel as though like that strike felt like it did nothing. Like your blade went into it and it just like kind of sunk in, but you didn't do anything as far as you can tell. But the moment it flares up with the radiant damage, you can see that like caused little splinters of the tree to like burst out a little bit. I will say that when this happens, you get a sense that was very, very little damage to the tree.
Oh dear.
Well, crap. Crap, I've got nothing. We're gonna get taken to Pound Town by some trees.
Was that the end of your turn?
That's it.
All right. We're going Twig Boys. So upon seeing Kalanthos swing out at the tree, this little boy down here is going to actually take a swing at Kalanthos. Let's roll that damage. 19 to hit? No hit.
Get that out of here.
All right. Then that will swing us to the next guy who's going to run over, and he's going to attempt an attack. 20 to hit again. Is that a hit?
20, yes, a 20 will hit.
All right, I'm rolling like crazy apparently. Why is that? Do these guys crit on a higher? Oh no. Oh, okay, never mind. These are just the stronger guys. Okay, so that does 7 damage.
Ooh, okay.
Then it will be this person's turn who will move closer. Then it'll be this person's turn next to Saya, and it will swing out at her. And this will be a nat 20.
I mean, that'll hit, unfortunately.
So damage you take is only 5. A very mighty strike for a little twig boy.
I'll take that. That's fine.
The next one to act after that is Saya herself.
This. So I'm gonna move up slightly, using my disengage as a bonus action, so I don't take an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and smack the one right next to me.
Okay. Just like
Just with my rapier. I don't think it's gonna hit.
this guy right next to you. Unfortunately, that rapier strike will go
This is
wide.
the worst.
Is
That's
it
all I've
worth
got.
it to blow up the staff to kill all of these things?
I thought about that, but then I can't ever use it again.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it is the staff that is like directly opposed to you, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I was kind of thinking like I was going to burn it if it seemed like we were about to have like a TPK.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to see if like we got really, really close first. You know what I mean?
Okay. God damn, there's still 20 of these things. All right, let's do it.
Okay. Saya, anything else then on your turn?
No, that's it. I don't have anything else I can do. I was just checking my sheep.
All right. So this little twig blight boy is going to chase you up and do an attack. Wow, I'm rolling so good with these things. 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
22 to hit hits. That's going to be another 3 points of damage. Is anyone feeling particularly not good right now, or is everyone feeling?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
Very fine.
This one is going to move up and take a swing at Captain Carl over here. 17 to hit will miss. Next little dude is also going to jump up and take an attack with its claws. And that is going to straight up miss hardcore style. Next guy is going to move here. Then the next guy. This one next to Saya right here. This one will take an attack at Saya. See its little viney arms go flying and flailing at you, but nothing of note happens. Completely misses. And then it is our dream druid's turn, Augage. What will you do?
Hoggage will say out loud, how's everyone feeling?
Fine.
How do you think
fine.
we're feeling?
Okay.
We're
I'm
not
counting
fine,
on
they're
y'all
lying.
to let me know when you're really hurting, because I'm gonna.
We're dying. What are you talking about?
I've got things up my sleeve.
Do them
Um,
now, then. What are you waiting for?
I'm not talking about breaking the staff. I'm talking about like healing. Do you need healing?
Yes.
Oh, well, I just asked if anybody needed healing.
I didn't answer. I said I'm dying.
Oh, okay. I thought you were, just being you. Okay.
He's just screaming, help
Being
me.
dramatic.
All right. So since I can move freely, I'm going to move over to Moonpoon. I will cast Cure Wounds. I'll do it at level 2.
Okay. So 9 points to Mr. Poon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nice.
And then as my bonus action,
Ooh.
I'm going to bring out my panda spirit to stand in the space with Moonpoon
Okay.
and
And
give him
Oh.
continuous healing until he needs it no more.
I'm full now. I mean,
Yeah, but
Nice.
it'll stay there, and every turn you'll get healed more.
But I need to move next time.
Well, I can move the spirit too
Okay, good.
as a
good.
bonus action. So I'm not worried about it.
Nice.
So there's a spirit in the space with Moonpoon, basically.
Okay.
A panda bear.
Nice little panda spirit. Just chilling. I'm going to go ahead and place that on top of Mr. Poon just so I know where that is in case we need to move it. All right. Anything else for your turn then?
Do I get a sense that if I reached out and touched the tree, anything would happen?
Well, Kalanthos did go up and straight up like climb it and grab the axe. Nothing happened to him.
Okay. I want to like druid it, but I'm like not super high in nature. I don't know. And I don't have any special spells for plants. I don't know. What if I just look at the tree and say in Druidic, Winter Splinter? Does anything happen?
If you said like Winter Splinter, you wouldn't really notice anything happening. You would just join the chorus of the noises that you're already hearing, but nothing of note seems to happen beyond that.
Okay. All right. That'll be it for me this time. I'm still trying to stay out of combat so I can get to all of my people without taking attacks of opportunity.
Okay.
Fair.
Alrighty. So then, yeah, the one next to Moonpoon to his right will do a attack. A 10 to hit.
It doesn't hit. It's
Hey.
12 the AC.
Excellent. Then that will take us to this guy. He's gonna move here and go for Kalanthos with an attack.
Bring it.
15 to hit will not.
Mm-hmm.
And then this will bring us to a Moonpoon. It is your turn.
Moon.
I have to take one attack of opportunity because I have to move here. I don't know. Oh,
Yeah.
I have to take one attack here from here.
You were already full, right?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So then this guy is going to get a attack. Clicky click. 16 to hit.
It does.
All right. 5 damage on your way out.
Okay. And I'm gonna cast Agonizer's Scorcher.
Agonizer's Scorcher.
It's 5 feet to my left and to my right, and 30 feet in a straight line. So I don't know how you calculate in this map. I'm very confused, sorry. I don't know how to calculate in this map.
I would basically say that you could hit like 2 of them directly.
Two of them?
Yeah, like if you shot that in a straight line, since it's like only a range of 25 feet, I believe I just read. 30 feet. 30 feet long. So
Okay.
like you would basically be able to get like 2 of them below you.
So
Or to
I
the sides
can't
of
really
you.
hit the ones to the left and to the right. I can't hit them because they're not 5 feet wide. But how did they hit me if they're not 5 feet wide?
So like
I mean, this guy and this guy. How can they hit me if they don't have reach and they're not 5 feet next to me?
yeah, it's kind of like the only way I could do this is if I literally moved everybody on top of you like this. So it's
Yeah.
just because of the like size of the map, it's kind of like that way.
Oh, so I can hit those two.
So this is a straight line attack, right?
No, it's 30 feet long and 5 feet wide.
30
So I can hit those two guys, I guess, and
Well, so it's
those
saying
two.
in a direction from you, so it's kind of like a straight line attack in a direction.
yeah, but it's 5 feet wide, so it goes like to my sides as well. That's what I mean.
So what direction are you shooting this?
Downward.
So yeah, if you were shooting it downward, it would like even if this map was to scale, like you wouldn't hit the 2 guys next to you with that attack. You would hit the ones in front of you this way.
Okay. Anyway, okay. Let's hit those two guys. I don't get it. Okay. Let's do. They have to do a dexterity 14.
Okay. You can roll damage on this. I suspect you will just kill them. Yeah. They just die. So,
Okay,
bap,
and,
bap.
and I'm gonna do some conversions for my bonus actions. Make some more sorcery points. I'll waste some sorcery points to get my level 2 spell back.
Okay.
I'll do that. And yeah, I'm not gonna move from here.
Okay. So then that will bring us to this guy who moves 1. That will bring us to this guy who moves 1, which will then bring us to the one immediately to your left. We'll take a claw attack at Moonpoon. Wow. 18 to hit.
Yes, yes.
I'm rolling so well with these guys. Min damage,
I
only
disapprove.
2 damage from that thing. This guy is going to move down 1. Move it to this guy, who will then move down and take an attack at Kalanthos here. This guy, you see him like reach out these viney tendrils, and they kind of like whip towards Kalanthos and miss wide. Which then brings us to the top of the order, to Kalanthos himself. And I will just note, since this is a new round, the tree begins to glow even more furiously as you guys are standing here, and the chants are starting to get even louder. Winter splinter, winter splinter.
Damn, I'm surrounded by a lot of dudes. I'm going to.
I can give you my panda
Rapier.
next turn if you need it.
I'm gonna rapier that guy and then burn that guy. Let's see if I hit.
Okay.
So the rapier is going to fail.
Not great.
Not great with that natural 1.
Severity dice, not good. So with this attack, Kalanthos goes to swing out and ultimately like hyperextends his arm and kind of like pulls a muscle in that arm. So we will give you the trying to think. You know what? We will give you exhaustion 1 just from that, so you have disadvantage on ability checks for the next round.
Would cure wounds get rid of that,
Okay.
or lesser restoration, or?
Nah, I'll be fine. That's nothing to me.
Okay.
I shall
Tough
be
guy,
fine.
Cal.
I am a tough guy.
Anything else then for Cal?
I mean, that's only going to get me there. No, I mean, I can't really do anything else
Okay.
because I can't move.
So then the one to your north, as Kalanthos like turns his head sideways like a dog. That one above you strikes and misses. The one down here goes out for a claw attack and misses. The next guy over here is going to move up 1. And that is his turn. This one moves up next to Saya and attempts a claw attack on her. 15 to hit.
A 15, I think, just misses on me. I think on the 16. Oh no, a 15 just hits. Dang it.
Damn. So we see the little twiggy hand come out and like kind of like jab you in the side real quick for 3 damage.
Well, since it's a new round, I'm gonna use my uncanny dodge and be like, no, like 1 damage, bitch.
So again, it just kind of like tickles you with its little stick hand, like, "Meh." And with that,
Honest.
it will be Saya's turn.
My turn. Right, I'm gonna use my ability to just get out of dodge because I don't like being surrounded. It is not my favorite place to be. So I'm gonna just move back. And I'm gonna shoot the one that's right next to Moonpoon, like closest to me.
Sure.
Or at least I'm gonna attempt to shoot, because I'm still not having luck with this sword of mine, even though I had initially wanted to be a sword character. It's not happening.
22 will absolutely hit.
See, I was just born to wield the bow. That's
Born to
just-
snipe.
It's
I need to just accept it and move on.
It's just the way it's meant to be. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that like arrow just like straight up like takes its little twig head clean off, and it is
Yeah.
evaporated twig style.
Oh, it makes me happy. That's all I've got. That just makes I enjoy this thing. I killed something. Everything's well.
All right. So then it will be the one below you's turn. It will chase up and be crying and weeping as at its dead friend as it goes up to strike you. 19 to hit.
So 19 will hit.
All right. The crying little twig blight. Min damage, only 2 damage.
Well, again, because it's a new turn, I am going to use my uncanny dodge and be like, no, 1 damage.
How many of those do you get?
It's each round. You get that?
Just one?
Like a reaction.
One, it's a reaction, so I get 1 each like full turn.
So when you
Didn't
used
you
it,
just use it on the last one, though?
yeah, you used it.
Yeah, but then I took my turn, which makes another round.
It's a new turn. So she can
I think
use
the
one
round is like the
reaction per turn.
entire initiative round, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, if we're going by initiative
from-
rounds.
Yeah, I haven't used it since my last turn until just before my turn, and then
But then
like
comes
I
past.
thought it was like
Oh,
the
the time you used it before, you hadn't used it that round yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I will rule that it's fine, just to make this fight not last any longer than it needs to. It will be the one directly below Kalanthos's turn. It swings and misses. Then the one to the bottom right of Kalanthos will do an attack. And misses. Kalanthos is literally an unhittable wall. Just little twig hands bouncing off him every other turn.
That is by intent.
This little twig guy is just sad that he can't get into the fight. So that's his turn, and then Augage, it will be your turn.
By the way,
Okay.
question: how much the fire has spread? Because it says like that it's supposed to be like spreading continuously. The fire. I
Yeah.
don't know. Has the spread fire at all?
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of like ruling. So actually, I mean, this one's kind of standing in it. Because it was really only these 2 trees that burned when you cast
yeah,
it.
but I
Like-
mean, when a fire burns in the woods and in the whole forest is gonna go on fire, right? Or not? I don't know. Like it's magical fire, I guess. So I guess it doesn't burn.
Well, it's more so like it's like this map perspective that's kind of ruining everything. But it's kind of like this tree and this tree are like 25 to 30 feet apart. So like they're not like anywhere near each other really. Even though this looks like a tightly clustered area, this is just a map fail. I apologize in advance.
No problems.
But yeah, Augage, it would be your turn.
Okay. I'll move the spirit over to Moonpoon.
Okay. So that would be this thing. I will move that up to Mr. Poon.
Yep. And then I'll ask again, how is everyone feeling?
Doing fine.
I'm
Doing
fine.
well.
I'm fine.
All right. I'm here if you need me. And I'm going to look at the tree again and say, Indritic Winter Splinter.
You just
No, I want to say Splinter Winter.
Splinter Winter. You see, so yeah, Augage says Splinter Winter, and all the little blights around you kind of like cock their head sideways, like, what? But nothing happens. Are you taking any other?
I'm just debating between just joining in the fight with my staff, but in the same time, there's a bunch of guys around me and they would take me out and I wouldn't be able to heal everybody. So it's really nice as a healer to be able to just like move around and like not aggro everyone. But at the same time, this is going very slowly. So I'm like, I have this internal struggle right now.
Yeah. And I mean, just to remind everybody of the mood, like something ominous and bad is happening with this tree in the middle here. And like these voices are coming from somewhere, I would assume. So like,
I kind of want to see what's going on with the voices before I know whether or not I'm going to use my staff or not.
yeah.
Because if it's like a whole ring of more blights around us, I'll probably use it.
Yeah, I mean, you would know just from your previous encounters that like the blights can't speak. Like they don't speak like druidic or anything. So I mean,
so it's not blights around us.
Yeah, whatever is doing this chanting would definitely not be blights.
That's tempting though, then to just be done with this. All right, fuck it. All right, I'm gonna break my staff over my knee and say, "Winter Splinter!"
Oh shit. Okay.
Love it.
So yeah, upon this, you see Augage take the staff and smash it over her knee. I have to double check this actually. Something cool happens. So
I didn't need that evil staff anyways. That's not me.
So the moment the staff breaks over your knee, you can just hear this like screeching, terrible sound that like pierces all of your ears, like, you know, the loudest bullhorn that you've ever heard, just screeching. And all of the blights around you immediately wither up. You see them all just like kind of like crumple to ash around you. That range would hit literally all of these since it is 300 feet of range. But every single one of the blights falls around you. And that is one way of definitely clearing the combat.
Jesus.
So you have fallen out of combat, successfully beaten all of the blights, but as the blights fall again, you can just continue to hear winter splinter, winter splinter, and the tree is beginning to like start shooting these like beams of red light out of it as the screech takes place. And that is going to be where we end the episode today.
What's happening?
Oh my god. You guys are in for it. I don't even know. This is gonna be special.
I was worried that the blights were gonna like use up all of our stuff so much that we wouldn't be able to fight what's coming. So
that was kind of what I was trying to allude to. I'm just like, there is potentially other dangers to be concerned about beyond these blights.
I don't know. I was really agonizing over it because who knows if this could have been useful in the final Shrahd fight. I don't know, but this did seem like the opportune time to use it.
It did.
I don't think Shrahd would be bringing blights to a vampire
Oh,
fight.
I guess not. It's just like it's like when you get a super cool item that has a super big power like that, you just don't know whether you should use it or not.
I don't think Shrahd would be affected by something like that.
No, I didn't think Shrahd would, but like if he had an army of like all these different types of creatures, that's kind of what I was thinking. Not Shrahd. Obviously, I know he's not a blight.
Oh my god. Well, the staff was put to good use, took all of those little poor things.
Sorry that I overthought it, everyone.
I mean, you should really apologize to the blights. They loved you. They treated you as an equal, and then all of a sudden you just murdered all of them in cold blood with your like evil staff.
Hardly cold blood.
I could spend every fight just like flowing around, heal for you, a heal for you.
Yeah, if there wasn't some other ominous stuff going on, I think you could have had a pretty good case for holding on to the staff, but I do not think you will overly regret that. Maybe, possibly.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I hope not.
Maybe not next
well,
episode or
you
something.
know, we'll deal with it later. When we face Shrahd, we'll be more powerful, so.
Yeah, he'll be like, behold, it is Blight Shrahd. He'll just be like, oh.
And I think it fits with Augage's character to not want to hold on to an evil staff.
Yeah, I think that would definitely hold true. But we will have to find out next week as the crew has found themselves in this hilltop They know that druids are around. There's someone speaking druidic, chanting stuff, and this tree is getting mighty glowy. So tune in next week to find out how the crew survives such an event. But it is awesome, just honestly, to be back playing D&D with you guys. I'm so excited to finally like get back into the rhythm of things. So thank you everyone for hanging out a little bit later for our inaugural 2022 stream. I love you as always, and have a beautiful night, everybody. I love you guys.
Bye, guys.
Big ass kiss. 2022. Let's do it.